Hi everybody, this is Brian Miser. I'm the children. I am the pastor at Wednesday Night Fire Up. Also, I just went down today here in Wayne, Nebraska, to go see the wonderful movie, The King of Kings. This movie is about Charles Dickens, and as he's telling the greatest story that's ever been told, the greatest story of Jesus Christ. And I look back at this, I look at this movie and the way he just told it, wow, it just blew my mind. The life, the the sacrifice of Jesus, the resurrection of Jesus. I thought it was one of the best stories ever told that I have ever heard from Charles Dickens. And I think this movie just one of the best movies I ever seen today. And boy, as the scenes I've seen from Jesus may not cover the whole Bible, but it was one of the best scenes I have seen from the stories of Jesus that we talk about at Fire Up all the time. We talk about, oh, what was Jesus' life like, or what was Jesus, what was Jesus' ministry like, or what was part of his story. And if we look back to the scriptures today, you can tell the stories that what's told about Jesus. If you look back in the book of Genesis, when we talk about about the creation of this world, and knowing that we were created in God's image. We were created in God's image, and God is our image creator. And so as we went through that, yes, we were creating God's image. But there's a bigger story from the New Testament that talks about Jesus. And to talk about Jesus in this part of the image really put me into the spectacle to know what Jesus was about. And so as I went to this movie, I can gain perspective on what Charles Dickens was telling in this story about Jesus' birth, about Jesus' ministry, about Jesus' sacrifice, and Jesus' resurrection on Easter Sunday. And this is Holy Week, and I just think this was a really good Holy Week movie to begin with, because now you can see about what Jesus' story was like. And I think this was a really good movie. I think you should go to learn about Jesus, but keep in mind the scriptures that you're going to be reading through your lives as well. Don't forget to read your Bible as well. And I think this really put everything in perspective as a Christian, to know how do I become a disciple of Jesus? And you'll find out how to become a disciple of Jesus by going to see this movie. It was a really fun movie. I want everyone to go to this movie. I want everyone to go to this movie. This movie was one of the fantastic movies I have ever seen in my life. And I would say, if you like hearing about Jesus, this is the movie to go to. This is the movie to go to. If you want to hear about Jesus, this is the movie to go to. King of Kings. One of the best movies I have ever seen, out of the Angel production I ever seen. And it just turned my heart really well. It just made me understand what serving God is like. And I am so I'm so glad I got to see this movie. It was worth the $5 for the movie ticket. This movie was totally awesome. I really recommend it as a Christian. Go see this movie. King of Kings, Angel Production. Thank you, Dallas, for thinking of a good movie to think of. And Dallas Jenkins, thank you. If Dallas Jenkins would listen to me today, I want to say thank you for putting out a good Jesus movie today by the King of Kings. And um, I look forward to many of your productions that You're doing so well. Thank you, Dallas Jenkins. This is Brian Miser signing out from the Brian Miser Podcast.